almost said, yeah, from Fonto from Hunjima, or Mother William for Phonema. And like I said, within that market, specific market, maybe is a shape of and like I said, no war, big walk is getting on my street between Jerry's market, market, Baco, Air Force market, and near food stuff, motor union, or and can hospital there, it's not for her pass, actually. A walk is getting on my street between them. Until that open to her, mouth of the Tona, and mouth of Tona, nature judge was said. Omoniama, a Bronya, motion on the tone from what you Bronya, and the man in a sheer from Therapy car, Omonia, beyond phone. As a matter how much Papa is. It will have a fast of one that's one is doing that. As I said, a young Suma and Tariana, into all Dominion, the Janus Shasia, who only now down open, I shan't Shasia. It is as a Jerry's market of Mantuadi, a hash jirabe. That is the last 2 years, a closer market, and also what I say, and also she, also no Tom James, near school Tadio, or hustle, as she, and this year, so a house was Sanshi. In German, I say, after electricity, and some connections, no, and your hay, and I'm a Paswa, a Jana Hassan, a unity view. I'm not saying that here. Traders don't know nature judge. Only a Madonna Nash. It took her railways, no good to Donna. It's a moon who some goes on boat. Was there a security agency? No, that's key over the place. More say, a John Bedun cry. Was the Jano S. She, the Jamaican cried at my band. She's a few, the few one, a minimum Cassan. The Jano she, as I say, yeah, electricity in some overcome to Adi. Some sunshine, no motion you. As I said, Senna, a Jano calling it. The man shadow man said of electricity issues near. These things will continue rampantly. Was but what you know, I said, I can't be our market. It is Jerry's market or Cantamanto Hadi. To say, there be actually Jabby, was, be our stores in our share from one. They say, oh, the number of stores crash here. No what to me, I can say, be 80 and 100 and four. But the Janet of Womb. Just a Janet of Womb.
What's your no motor, dear important? Yama Benz,
false bill. False. Yes, I can hand clothing. Bills like a sack here, and a motor will have it. And she's not done, and the just one. Ama, say, Jana, a difficult song we do, but fast as for according to a more delays, no, so no more. It's a gentleman do was a gentleman.
I just said, I'm more while Mudum no bat or Muntuminum.
Mundum, so now I don't do.
A dear Namana, dear Mam, some Benya says, Aqua, say, Acadia or Moody Doom, or Muhia reinforcements, and answer saying.
I'm an idea to see, and I said, what I have forced bill into the northern. You know, and I almost send like a second film. I almost one side, no, not west, honestly. The Yamada West clothing no good. I say a Taria, I ball and Honor do good. Done it, Jinamu, a Jinamu Quasia. It is so now, who do cry, do I see some who shall no doom. It's not so a Jana doom, I then. But Omoda so one, some shall some be. And I'm all now on the moon soon be about what I say, do me was. Tareno Dorso, almost as an more Taria Seno, or mine of Bola, assume hobby. It is Jana for shaft here, so now. Was a Janus shall send them according to one more eyewitnesses. No much as a Janus shall send them.
And almost Omu Jano, I want him fanase, or Musha, dear, a cofabai.
Maybe eyewitnesses, almost as a Sassio, I shall say, or poor behold. Let's see poor behold. And I'm not saying, no more phobia, more yomoniama. A shall say, no more frail, a faster for. Most of them do them according to them. Eyewitnesses, nobody of an sue any fire tenders. No, you know what the banner soon into delay process. No, into no nama, Janet Dumno say no, Jano Ashiache into Rura and Tarena Siv. They assume why a ball and a crano. Oh, we see a Kumo, never have say. We see a Kumo now, Jano one. It is who clearly, but according to them, no ball of you or Cassia, a Jano, a Tarian Quantino, a Jana for room nti na ne dum no
ayede no ma kebre mu pa sika fra patase na nkofo dwetire so to wrafo no me yam hyehye me ma wo mo tibia tesɛn
so wrafo no de ebebe na begu train kwan so ha so na ato no de o person no mo kasa fra aso ne a o san eye wa yi no san de petrol egu jamu no ase na o mo twa dwa dada o san me ha mo ne kasa edi o kwakra mo person mo kasa nti boys some go ha mo ya witness no ana mo ne kasa was do na ti we so ha be ya gina mo do na ti ha se atwa no a mo cha se Christmas month no mo hwe so betumi aton bibi kakra no ana asa ba na sei it say ba no electricity hu sam de se ye kantomanto ha no yetumi kan yie na nkofo jetire anko hihihihih saambre ya
asa ya na wa kan electricity asem ni bi wa kan bibiem ada woni omo kasa wo mo se nkane anu ayeden wo ho enam so ne ba sa na
also the nature of market no just they are too close enya they quantity that the more bia na illegals bi so ni na mu ni ade it say ba ko to hu touch ma pe na just ko ba bia stores no bemben so na market tie no stores no hu bemben it ba ko hu touch ma pe just spread it to the rest it poll no according to them no e sha say o poll on omo try so be do no before make cut you need to say jana wura ni no ndada omo so omo nya effect nti before make say en electrocute omo no say jana wura ni no ndada ama after shigidigidi a boys na omo so omo kwa no ka omo so omo kwa na omo de ka omo ne ma kwa kwa hye omo so omo ne ma ahye agu kra say jana ano ye din e so omo jana free ho omo fire service according to them no fire service for delay and some buy na ma jana no
ye wa ya dwen se baby omo we die na fire service fu yi se tudu o se CMB he wo omo se fire service fu yi dan ya ni ene wo man timi anru ho ntem omo ya sure se omo fire for ne ntem de
I don't know one issue I witnesses me raise it say last 2 years the na share sa omo ben mo ma so omo timi am fire from ben wa want to be doing in tema mom this time was omo ben and that is why they are supposed to get closer to them but over from number chance if you do okana nsuo near it's better PRO of the Ghana National Fire Service no I mean like I said because now for what is the preparation so let me put your contingency measures and say master job and I no kwakọ pensu but there be on number crab so for na bibi ba say ya nya fe na wakọ ran so ko hwehwe nsu na mo ba mo the power tenders na kra omontimi anlum jana amanso for nti situation no there so that had been it amount for the na begu railway so a soldier for no hwe say make sure that people are safe na won sa so obi kwa na abu ahwe wo ho no ba obi abu ahwe fo ho e ma na bi abu ahwe fo ho
onkofra
man ba ko abu ahwe fo so si a mo fa ma no so say ha din it's almost pressing about to be the bomb was say not more was nyama ahire dia Christmas we say be ha din pop
okay mark ye fan wada ha bibia ni aye besan aba enti said ye bobo nkrata ne so anopa be no nso brem ho na ye nua be ma Mark Baron ebo ye nya ne ntie no ene asoma ye nua be ma Mark Baron amo akwa akohwe ya ono nso aboyemu ejadifo yi mon kafra sabire pa de mon hu asem mon kose pa abedwafo atenase na ye babe bobo nsem ahodo ane enkrata dodo na de baaye mame ena Azelvog ase se enebnade Azelvog ena wasisi me ho wahye me atade nti matade hye me aye ofio se aya utop fatal kepi egusu ekra die ase watwa we mu ase onhye dem twa we mu kama pa bacho no wa contact Azelvog na obe sort out bronya idie untade bia friend ntem kama na ono disappointed udini time so na obetumi edi akọ programs awodo ni nyina weekend kra wo program kra for Azel non sort out mo so mo pese mo sua de pam no mo kai say nyame de chen ayura 2023 mo pa Azel ebe ma afi entity ama won so wanyansa no adwuma si ade nsa no adwuma na ekọ enti bomodin say obi fi sabre no register to na wan kechi mo frɛ 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na oni no eni se wo pese wo ko school ni bi next year school no se wo pese wo pamade ni nyina oni no eni ehon komazel medamo ase papa ene ensem a ye ba bedwendwen ho no eno a eni wani tua budget die se yesi ene wonum she debate na se na so ansana no Black Stars Stars restore hope after beating South Korea. President laws team for exploit. Enti abedwafo be kakra na abedwafo ba o ma ye leda kakra. O ma yi o mu na no. Bre yi pe o de tom so abehu nipa na onu antimi amobo no. Onu se o hwe na draw won ani onu pe no antimi abobi. Afi ene nkrata ne de ba say Ghana musiane de ya boro ankasa enti ye public debt no ye de gun kenten gumu ye kan nyina bomu a bosia ya boro no 467.4 billion Ghana cedis sa enetie ene the Bank of Ghana dia basudua odi amasika krabia hodo no sesemo mabosia nsihu a esesemo gie no eni no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akasa wo se yenhwe kwan se enche ye ho behinhan enche ho behinhan papa na birthday man former President John Dramani Mahama so say yenhwe na nhihye ya hodo a ebeboa ama economy etumi asan agina ne naso bim no ye nyina ye ntai akiri na nhihye na ne bi ni sen na ye the budget debate no awo mu ho se ene budget na no fotisamfo de kotudwa na no ya wada no ene na mrahye bebie fifo be fitie ho enkomodi no ase nti o hwa no betumi ama yesi dada mu se de owura Bawumia kase enche eniema besesen yi ana Honorable Daniel ni Kwate Titus Glover or your former MP Tema East and a former Deputy Minister of Transport or your Bobuni dada nti ene wo se yedura manfo so na yakai yanum abeyele dakakra ene ode ne Ghana flag egu ni komwe ena owura ya asaneta no oye political analyst ne no bone na no nti ono wa she white support wo mo but untumi nyele da papa bia sa Honorable Peter Yaw Kwache Aka eye MP Amanfi Central ono so oye leda na untumi nye papa total so untumi mo afi wo se me na ye me yasi gona untumi nye ma se me kechiri but wo ye chen wo fire Abujan for mama kwa. Oh, honorable.
Yes.
I don't come in kwana.
Yes, my sister, what is anyone? When you have any
say man ka we to task kakra but we ya o she ya na boy so no person
let me bobi pa.
Me nine no. Ghana mai, what is serious now cho dey?
We fire ko
we fire ko chi kakra.
We buy no kasa kra o. Oso no. Ma try asa we kasa zo kasa.
Na menchia honorable.
I don't watch no.
Peter.
Arewo be na chi no. Dem agenda na wo dey be. Oh
Until we were setting na no question or the other. Wakukuru fi the office.
Oh, but on can question answer.
Maybe no washasi.
On can.
Once or by only yaw pims wo. E wo makeup room ho.
And you wouldn't come
to be and you be question no be here for baby. Na wa set. By a GDA e wo ye sino hard sunsurese mu. Ye be chia wo. Last week ni hu.
Last
week ye be say na dia na bat. Ye tiase. Enti ye be chia wo. Me chia yaw. So na my chair, His Excellency the President, and the Vice President. Ya was sanita first. Mr. Peter Yakwachaka. And I mean chia me senior, one of my mentors.
Okay.
His Excellency and Honorable Isaac Osei, former High Commissioner to London.
Oh, okay.
And Member of Parliament for Subing
and Cocoa Board
and Chief Executive of Cocoa Board,
okay.
Currently the Board Chairman of Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority.
Oh, you see.
He's one of my mentors and I like his composure. Senior, I greet you well.
Any birthday soon for him?
His birthday has passed.
The one who brands chocolate for his birthday.
and the football in the Mamin Fan Chassis. Now, Peter, the board, the Min Kaiser. Oh, man, so me more, the Min Kaiser is a border. And the Mizo is in mine. In the area, worship Numuna, every own bottle tas or what. Any behun. But ye be boy, ye Black Stars in Abaso. I'm say, your first match with Portugal. No, or more idea.
Okay.
But I'm say, tactically, any lack of concentration will show the latter part of the second half now. And I na idea nyakakra. First half you to move ball, we show Portugal were able to hold them for the first 45 minutes. After second half no, after ni ejeje your concentration at the idea. Now we share and no ball no boy no. Amount for bebre eka sa etia Jordan. Miami KB. Say me man in bench. But technical handles no. Ehwe ya on the long balls are obono. To me boy nra which are two swings or yen nyano it paid off. Ayenya early 2 goals no our first half no. Na Korea for no ball running football. Omo deni. Ntetetenzo omo tuma ehuri kra akopim soro yi.
Hwe no moko.
Na wo hwe second goal na akwa ehuri power. Odi heady ball no share po no mo. Your players no money omo nkasa. They don't communicate among themselves. E idea I was here share. We share number 3 baba mini po ajole. The current 3 about 3 man Baba Rahman. Yadi Gideon Boatin by you could see there's a big challenge and improvement in that space. I want to say okwa na waba and the ehono I improve their
Baba Rahman and Gideon.
The big Gideon Mensa no or replace Baba Rahman and Ra and the born come okay said na me sure say Baba no sa no sa na call no afenso Tariq Lamptey first gonna share no mistakes different no on second ball now on reasoning them as a defender you don't do too much of dribbling we are pack no release it you come back and defend or but is all about coats or body two no body is all about coats what I say and the onshare hodi ye maye papa na ye be bo tenka handlers no so abaso coach Otoado any the rest Chris Hutton no money ade nyina no almost about one baso. Almost share every match at its own merit. Every match be any strategy edible.
Okay.
Every match be now you don't go do if any say a matcha ye Ghana for ye ni dahupa and ye maya kaye Suarez du mo di ya e ma free South Africa ye be few more na then it's a game Ghana for and that's what pass we need to beat them and beat them well. Now match where this second you go share Brazil in the 116th. It means that we need to do everything possible to beat Uruguay. Now Korea for some jam against Portugal.
Okay.
They need to make a point on the government by and large. The Americans say Blasters are here proud. Football it is a sport that brings back the love. Unify or mining nyinara. Politics pressure na eba nyinara. Owo ze eba ni say nyinara no ye da tu nchen. The concentration on Black Star kwa ye nyinara obia ebo eji wonso. And ye be da omase. Say mo motrimu nyamode. The next game on ni Uruguay be bo I'm told it's Friday. Say ye be hwe so sa ya bo na ye tawmachi. Ghana sunsun nyinara no etawmachi ye da omase.
Okay. Over and then they say only problem be a ball ya
some more much honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover and honorable Kwachi Yakwachi Aka. Yes, I'm a local names. Yes, Yakwachi Aka. And much here Jumeko Farba. Kenzie baby or be a chum. Production crew must be a chum. More my bahane moye bibi and a ban a chair near Tremor abo. A chairman and a cameraman, you know. Mr. Mamman Fanchia more ding and from Mrs. Amanziba, Mr. and Mrs. Amanziba. Last week, Omo manage o packaging. Banku and tilapia. Okay.
Ya okubeto ya.
Oh, nyami. Enti one pub Ghana Adabraka area. Okay. Very sumptuous tilapia, great one.
Edisa we have veggie bill, no veggie receipt, and cherry out. And chain wood.
The Mr. Mrs. Amanziba Chamu Pam. Na Mabo, a tron so for me and Casamen Peswaso. I was safe. Yes, Western North. Abaso demonstration against the so-called community mining. Omo person, omo best say na true so na sensuo atronso na community no ennom no me say ho hia pa say indeed no community man bibia ehiama Ghana is to say the local people are very much involved in it and yes obi tenkran no aso ani pupu nkaka no aba no be say nsuo no yesase no ko until they should resist any attempt to destroy our forests, our farms, and then the river bodies within that catchment area.
Okay.
The leaders are Mudi and Nimo Moya. Mamu fetch them koje bribe namun jao mosa. Monu among rientaso papa. Namun making sure somebody prevent them from doing the damage that they have caused in the various areas in this country. Na General Mosquito still don't get here. And also, I want to believe, say, he is fit for purpose and. Just like this for Era Justin Code, your honorable, and then Ura Stephen Tim. The delegate should do the NDC the very best honor of voting Asidun Ketia as the chairman. Okay. Now, Ura, your friend is Dr. Tukono, and also as general secretary. Ohima, football.
And now I'm Agbesi nti ukwa Jimmy Craft.
Oh, okay.
Agbesi a owo Abelin.
Agbesi Segbefi.
Agbesi Segbefi. Also me chiani.
Agbesi. Chiao na heti munyina na ohima I'm happy for Ghana. Okay. I'm not a football fan.
Okay.
And to say the Makano may collaborate. I think say for some reasons we have done a disservice to our community growing up because me sharon me obi na me yele da pa.
Okay.
But okwa fufu obe wonti e be twa wo masa because during 4 o'clock 4:30 hono any ye bobo
sometimes you fufu
enti ye behwe sa masa no manmo a wani je hono aya untumi until later on what became my talent serious one and I still have that talent is acting, right? But yes I'm better me active when I come here I'm a serious person. You see the acting there I was very good. We had our acting a year now a year me crow ni ye money into me ko there are so many names that they give to me. Now football no it was true Abedi Pele ne Tony Yabua mo fracas ne no more year sa na ma many if football so those days in Obekaya be ball there were this posters I be printed na players ni nyina pictures e was so na ye talk it was a form of certain not Ghana be bobo everybody was up and doing you santo raffles no all those things are now a thing of the past. And so more san tawan na football no bono I to say a cromo now it led on to the current footballers appearance feeling intermediate many football football must start here me share one in fact me who say cropo obi afa TV so me who say more bobo but I support Ghana and I want to believe that Ghana is capable of bringing the cup home rather than the other people of Moka say oh you call 116 no is enough no man. Africa or Ghana is capable of bringing the cup. Enti ye mompa ye ne enta omochi. Na ye say be a cup no. The only thing is that when the cup comes to Ghana and ye wu na nado beka say no na ama e friend say I don't know what you ascribe it to say. You know the Bama economy apajo said the ben you because he has so many excuses and reasons to assuage to the economy. And they managed to swerve all Ghanaians, believing that, or knowing, say, you need your football, push the budget to the day that Ghana was playing. Said the divided attention, but almost the main attention will be focused on the football. And we say the budget, no normal woman can say discuss no. We are now concentrating heavily on the football rather than the economic situation of this country. But I wish the Black Stars the very best.
Thank you. Honorable Waka.
You mean yaba? Me da se arape me chia me constituency for you na me fi central. Na me wo share former President Mahama also happy birthday. Okay. Say me nua ma escape ye. Such a person. Da be no die.
Ene
birthday. President. Oh, me abronti. Oh, he's a big brother. He's a friend. Yes, we wish you no happy birthday. Yeah, wish you well.
Say, Waka. Yami na obi jai dai bole.
Yeah, wish you well. Say, yami be shiro na wa ba be jibani yesi ho. Neduma pa wo ye no. What me abaye bi. football and adema me inchre a fire mu kakra because so kind very important because of my experience as a marine chief engineer. Na be engineer wa tanker so. Tanker no so a very dangerous place we mistake kakra bia when tanker unload millions of tons of oil explode nobody would remain. Na my chief engineer was so safety no yemfa ni agro kra. Many of the things ye no ha no em say ya hwe yi ebeba fire no beba sa ba na yakasa ho na heko na ba but there are certain things I already taking note. It be a friend fire triangle say wo fuel ho na wo air now wo source of energy na fire can take place. Every time be don't try to build in the back. In this case no fuel no any force na ye can no e betuma ye petrol e betuma ye intade e betuma ye wood no any fire every time ready and air so abundant ho and the aka any source of heat no and every time you betumi eliminate na see I share no ye eliminate no source of heat no betuma ye coal pot e jana ya so no e betuma electricity e betuma even our phones na ye use no heat no ewom electrical source na ewom na betumi ama fire naba na ofie market said yes na my friend to say every time no, you will experience these things and ofia President Mahama and no din birthday yan kai no or started say OCC these organized markets say keyitia kuma so for keyitia we fear bi obi keyitia yempe keyitia yes sembebre but that is the way to go and no say electricity ni na organized as a good management or market hona this fire no emma ofia kotokroba enso so OCB ho enti me ka kire amanfo say ebase ya ebi ka say nuro ebi ka say sabotage ebi ka say wey na so the way you set up ne tie no these things will never stop not until say be sisa ya call that way no the be giant fire triangle obi ankai say interest fire ejane etwa na ida say obeyi oxygen no afrim into between the blanket akata ade no so ma adum okoye your market where fire extinguisher kura bia ni bi ho it is small fire this year first you have to attack it with the extinguisher we won't say no obi adwane pe na fe de fire service you free no you say o tanker no kura nsuo kura nim
and they are na man for tie cancer but omonso yenya ntie wo mo fan ombe ka say oh ya kra call na mantem na ha ni ye wo
na esionim no obo conquer there's hydrants obo say every place no on the ship every port bia na hydrant ho enti nsuo ta e wo a roll no ho enti jatom pe be bia ogina bia no you use the extinguisher anye here you connect the hose we are starting from bia enti at appropriate time be lecture wo fire ho because I am an expert there na football ya ken no ya Bob Black Stars abaso o ma bomodi o anche Ghana nimnyam especially me I travel around the world who say Korea for ye beat you on sana it brings some sort of pride in you first one no so omo yade players yade unfortunately the president kopie ho bebrena school of thought e ka say o call no de 77 bad luck no call ho na ya do su it's on social media it's on everywhere nyame na me ka it is there now pass president ababi oboko bia ye hurom no it say people are not happy with you it's a footballers are you ready number ball now kopie ho a you dampen their spirits Ghana hada on nam kura bia oboko bia na ye hurom ukohia youth ye hurom o do ka akwa ye hurom na footballers ko ball a ukọ ha they may not hoot at you then some spirits be dampened next time your boss na mo fa no ngojijim they say no aye nipa bia ye mpese be hunu sa edno I so akọ ye so de nam London san machi na wa president ha be be aka krumi na woni nam ukọhwe ball ufiri wa ukọ London na eti next time won ko obi o ye ni Uruguay de omomo dra say
obi o na obeko
o manenko
enyo no no ye Ghana pani
da bi ye na ukọ ne lusu ala be ye nyina be gie ni so amanfo ni mpɛw ɔhwa ye mpɛw ukọ na obi abu afu
wana zi wo pe mama
wana ka je mama ye ka se mama
wana ka je so
mama ko bi ye wurom no
wana ka je se mama enye mo na mo ko charge mo se
bomofo ni ɔhun so fa bi ka o je on kan kire no bomofo ni de na gu apaso Ona ye president e na akọ ba bia ye huro mu enti ma fa anko gigi jim ko ma ye bad luck me lusu football de ye nyina de we okoje fans when we na fans na anyi otwe ho na yakọwini enti players na ayade you who the quality of these are you brothers. Sometimes no me football me believe say it is not only the quality of work, na the commitment these two brothers no matter their situation no blast our ball biomba. Can we talk the same about the rester? And I am me ye because me say
a frewa na wo bound e bi so ho no mo so
place say o mo boy place o mo boy qualifying you know yan frewa they refuse to come. Most of the players here o mo bosses here ye be qualify ye ho kire ye no they refuse to come. Edu World Cup in the honor player bia koton no no dia kunya big contract. Me I detest that one. Handless yan hwe ye local boys e be bo o be ku ho ne dia qualify no. O so mama ko test. If they are very confident, my brother or my sister, they can do wonders. Because Africa Cup, certain countries be a winner. I'm saying Zambia now. Almost players need a win. Accident. No more makeshift players. They came and won the cup. And she said, "I could a woman. I could draw near Adena Obinyano, which win the mini cup." And sometimes you big names you say you been poor qualifier. A Drew World Cup na ni akope obi o Tottenham obi no abebo no de abeji no nyam appearance fee you say huge ones no abeji. Why don't we encourage the local ones now omo bom ye dey qualify no so scan obenya also motivate no. That is the only way bet me ahia you say e see abebo Africa Cup you fear whether these players will come and play ya anya e catch handless no obi obebo Africa Cup obi obebo qualify no ye form anko after ye nkoje World Cup no World Cup nya de ebeji enti obi oba kunu hu ama Ghana no otu hu si wa do qualify oh yeah that's the reality
me kana wo me
yes yeah World Cup
me proper main support football
me wa anya ajinye
me can share some of some can onye patriotic wo see ade na me
oh there be same reality
I know a different matter na ne
but the same about
oh
why is it the same
this Ghana we are talking about
so ne
oh
jama minia man fa no ba no ye side ye ka enti we say American the reality me patro say o ma ye kuya hu ebobo no o mo fo mo nko after o mo ko no wan wini kura o mo ye de o mo kwe so na boy here they cannot win the World Cup at this time. That's the reality.
Okay
ya bo modern see ya ye bi we mani ye ni age o metumi akoduru ba bi but not yet
then we need ya koye then ye ha ye ho ase
na say ye call ye o ma hu ye on the stage o ma hu ye say Ghana so wo ho a enso ye ball it brings it lifts the country up.
Oma ye henske ya ye betam sika san ye sika
ye betumi akọ adverts no be boa ye na emo no supporters ni ade call ministers ni ade omo call president offer play dia call no enum na e waste
as if so party wo power man fa bia.
I'm not talking about a party, we are talking about now.
That is what you all do.
There be who catch them say ye ho chire yen nti ye ho chire there certain things we have to cut down. Economic situation we me be see that until we have to change our ways. Nti first ye the koya ni ye ho chire say dollar na kodru 14 point something no fuel na kodru a gallon 100 no e be see that until we have to change our ways. It's a fair near the nipa kwa e bia ne wa hotom say no ye ho chire we don't have to repeat that. Enti football dey yes say e betumi aton ye ho ama the world ma obi hu say Ghana so ho amase ye ko ba bia nso account ye but that doesn't mean say odi ade hu nyina president high play ne ko no come demotivate players no lose na ministers omo je adwuma wa ha no mi na kwotena ho ne so supporters egu play mu diom ko all those things are waste. Yen training handlers ni very well your minister ho sports minister your GFA penny be on club
Ghana for hwe wutie wo da chi bi se mo so mo ba ban mu o mbe kai mo nsem a wo ken
minua that is the reality. Say your ba na say economy to say ya I will not support here because how do you tell the people to tighten their belts? Now they also want for sa na chaplain near the omuko na ya koma no those see a person money here and these are the things we have to curtail. They who say you use sika judiciously and media mekan wo black stars no handless no hwe ne one more on be sacrifice themselves no mo dia bama Ghana in times of need you know e do ba bia ye project on that they can do wonders. about say local players a ball qualifying no. Now what me yes if you call Nigeria said na emu ye din. Near to qualify no. Why don't we send the same players? No more motivation a woman no. They can even reach further because they want to prove something.
All right.
Or no kwa or be say also or pen also on your contract.
Thank
also
you.
Also when you sika biare. Dem we are no you nsinchen. No akofo obi or no sabi or one contract dada. Ah office ye local pitch ni kra nye. O me boss Africa Cup. Ye hu bi da obi say ye local pitch ni nye. Nti o me bo World Cup no boka kobo. That is bad. Ma ye players no o ma ba mu ebu. Ye nhwe ni ye say ye chichire oman. Ye chichire individuals. That's what I'm saying. Congrats to the Black Stars. You hope say Uruguay, the only year, no, we will pay them back.
Obia woni gidi so Mbeji Cup.
Mbeji Cup, they can win, but they cannot go the front and win. And
America. Enya ode ye nto aso.
Oh, me no, I am mo me face reality o.
Me face reality. Me be as member.
If we win, I will love it. If we win, I will love it. But your standard knew that a bit magic happen. But we will go somewhere.
I don't subscribe to that. That's a defeatist approach.
Okay.
I
wish them well. I wish the Blasters well. Blasters
I like the response. Okay, yes, what's your prayer?
I wish them well.
Na you will be anki ko kata ho.
There be cup yes.
Okay. So over sports in this one over this one. Any mummy and share na enra ewo monetary policy committee meeting and some Dr. Addison, Dr. Ernest Addison, Amrado Moma Isika Krabia Batan the two jano. And no one commons na baby to you. See, I was here on my bossing aye dear. And no crebi to say overdraft in SPVC nim. Na public debt in Unkwa 467.4 billion Ghana cedis. No. Odom daily guide ayade. Wadoma sisia Miami yehu se sa no yesi simpa edwuma ye beye ye niema ye beton soma ye besom omobro from goods and services yesi nyina de gun kenten gum ne ye kase o oman no ye dwetire ni o enti ye titibia kotua ye ka ye dimu amuchem be se aduoson num echiponkon kakuma e bi na se amuchem aduowotwe ye no ne ye de be kwa kotua ka no enti figures no na chese all the to yen GDP no ho a ba bi ejina no no amafo se a enya aban ba ko na aboka no aban aba e bi se whichever way e ka amene oman no ye be ka ne sen ma remfi se nhihye ahodo a wo mu de aba e bi ni se se a se wo kwaje bosi a de omu de ama sikakra bi ahodo no se omu fa nye nsihu ni susudua ensese etra 27%. Kane no name say 23 say 24. Ti si ano for bi aba beda so ewo ehonom. Eno betumi de nsesan ye bi aba na ansa na yakwa akohwe Dr. Mahmood Baumi ade no. Ofa ya.
So medase. Uru Addison.
Pachomani Dr. Addison.
Doctor. Okahona ye du ba bia ye bedri.
Oh yeah then.
Yeah, economic situation.
I see.
Yes, we need to appoint and elect people. They are their own men. They are not pushovers, you know. And I see that Dr. Addison has been a contributor to the economic downfall of this country since he was appointed. So I want to believe, said the Bank of Ghana, or more you so contractual, a contractional way of managing the economy. Said the say Bank of Ghana, through Bank of Ghana is circulating. And they probably know, not that probably, they know a certain amount of money that is in the system. If you take out the beer amount for the best smuggle in other financial irregularities and for this cabinet system.
Okay.
What the Bank of Ghana has circulated, they have a fair idea.
Okay.
But no matter what I did, Now they want to find a way or more sa scano back into the bank and I say Ghana's economy can rob in so much money instead of leaving it for people to hoard it and I say omodi and normal emphatanity the policy rate increase no it becomes difficult for them to as it were say sika amanfo ko bobosia ne no it will be difficult for you in terms of interest rate will be tria ne normal. Okay. I quite to say otumbrudo. Maybe let me put it that way. Na Easter would be gumono. And no mabrudo no too. I stand to be corrected. The more I would be guno and the be mabrudo no too. Until the lesser would be gumono. And also a mabrudo no be a shrink.
But it's a new some
but in
sushi any yepe. Who some do one a betcha yeast to do our
would be gum. But as a layman's economist no. Dodua would be gum. Now say a some no form. It means a bema scano. And the Omoyano and you, they are not using the expansionary system to run the economy because among them be a economy and yet. But on style,
yes,
I am disappointed in the way 6 years ago. Now economy no eti. Now the buffers that we have been talking about every now and then are the administration ever 2 years, which we all believed in them said they would do better than the previous administration. Now between 2017, our mobile 18 to 19 hono, the economy fairly performed better. But the economy performed better because it was hinged on certain parameters. To say nkrofo or more edigwa ahoro e de boa economy no. Nkrofo or more financial system no mu almost or more normal ahoro e de boa economy no. And the investment that was made in the productive sectors, like Atuabo gas, like Amerimu, like other, for instance, UGMC, Rich Hospital, and other investment previous administration and I'd say it is paying back for itself. Inti enumum edi iska buy economy. Can you imagine say as we speak now sanka ye ni Atuabo gas planter? And how would the economy fare? Because a Tuabuska Edebano, it has prevented the country from importing gas from another place. And now gas no so you say any be at the power other generators are now initially we had to go and buy the gas and answer whatever it is. And fairly the productive sector was helping at that point. But the clearance of the financial sector, the management of it was very poor. Everybody in this country insisted, said, look, the banks, some of them were not performing. Indeed, out of the 9 banks, 2 now more insolvent. The other 7 were very good enough to have, supported them to get to a level and can say, we support more. Now we're setting up management committee and a monitoring and evaluation team. Monitor or more activities. Now more my born and war punish what just can back into the system. Now can just say economy but it's a car would go go now we can bo most we send the asset or up. It's another huge sum. Nanka sanka one take that action. And that money is still in the economy circulating. Right? Nti baby a could do a car ya bebo because if you remember
na here o muncheche mo de ama efasa financial sector clean up ne until the one
and yes a main anti do the whole Ghana and not the basis of the collapse of the economy because I told you so I've at least I worked in one of the financial institutions. I mean I saw the kind of people who were borrowing monies from there. This kind of babaje no more the quiet no marketing kitty to say those days. I keep referring to this thing and go around and check if they are still there. Check. na fried rice ebi a member bi no mo gina kwan no na abeye the order of the day awia nkrofo a moye adwuma wo banks and other areas they will prefer to go and buy fried rice as what we call check then now check has fizzled out because baby no mo nyom sika nkitikiti fi no omo nya bi me I was at the account department of that facility and nkrofo mba beji sika no aya we go around to monitor adwuma mo de ye ebi mo dua cabbage ne lettuce mo high tension siase. And they were making money. Ebi mo de che bayire. Ebi mo so de kodua bayire wo other areas. Ebi mo beje suhu. Omo beje no mo de koye cabbage. Omo de dua other things. Farmers, I can even mention, I will not mention it, the ministers, former minister in the Kufuor's administration. No, beje loan or the yen farm were enough. The same applies to Papa Kosindo. The savings and loans was dotted across the country. He was giving soft loan to people. They were paying it is bad managers to me and prosecute they come for the money. Okay. They were paying all right. But Omutia nipa na wo company national as a bank national. Omona no mo kasa omoji loan, omo siphon the money from the system. Okay. And what did you have to do? You must prosecute them once you bail them up, because once they have set up a bank, it becomes an entity. The individual is a different person. It is an individual who is born trainer so na bank and run it. You don't collapse the bank. But the collapse of the bank was deliberate for a particular reason. Now, you cleared all these people away from jobs. And the collapse of the bank, dependent almost all of them were contributing. Everywhere, they were taking loans from these savings and loans. And now clear money in a until clear money in a few, now best set up CBG. We were expecting, say, monies that you are making, you will invest in the productive sector. In fact, sister, to be very fair and very honest, give me one single project in the productive sector NPP by one setting it up it is paying for itself. To say will be one of them. If you look at KJT market, KJT construct, we saw the opposition, but the market is there. People are working that is paying. Terminal 3, you understand? It is paying for itself. Give me one. If you want to make comparison, I'm here to analyze, but okay. If you want to make comparison, give me one productive sector. This are by one investor or what is sent back into the system. It's difficult. It's difficult. I'm saying, say, what we have gotten to when they were touting, say, the previous administration came to meet 9 billion Ghana cedis, and they more or less quadruple it or whatever it is to about 120 billion, which was agreed. But compare the system at the time, the 120, let's say the 100 billion or so that they added on, how did they invest it? One good thing that I can say that this government has tackled and is doing well is the road sector, right? Okay. But don't forget the previous administration also tackled road infrastructure. Within that space of money, 100 billion or 120 billion, normal, and we are reaping the fruit from all those 100 things. 100 billion. Say, NDC buy a cow, what they can.
Well, I say about ready 94 billion. No,
NDC. Me can say NDC buy. Even the finance minister himself said from Nkrumah's time to Kufuor's time, they had a certain debt. Yeah. NDC came to add 120 billion or whatever it is to it. And I'm saying, that 120 billion, let's just look at how they invested it. Okay. And the profit that we are seeing today. If government upon government had come and they invest in that manner at the productive sector, for instance, this particular data say gold for oil. One of the laudable ideas which should have been implemented long ago. But you see, the world market in terms of gold storage, Ghana, the vice president himself has just said that Ghana has only 8 tons of reserves. America is the first, having about 8,133 or so reserves. Now Ghana, you too gold, no? We don't have that reserves. Into how do you use your? Oh, we are sure. So see,
I shall say 926.
And your mamma running up. Nothing say, Minka said, rather no, sir, a gold for oil now, you perceive the no. Oil no, a consumables. Instead, no, ma young gold man perform that they invested in the productive sector. Okay. Ghana does not come close to the first top 10 of gold reserves in the world, not even the 20. You understand? And America is first. The last I see, the last 10 that I see is India. Meanwhile, these people, they make most of the gold from Africa. Into what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, a young person, you need a gold mining company, more or less state-owned. Our more mining amabano, and at this community mining, you're mining enough. Near class, and it be 100 tons crop, and you be a 2020 aircraft. Let's just say, who will be wo? But see, if you can 8 tons now, you're the back of you good. Now you're the anchor say again, they are converting to
oil.
Yeah, they are oil. Oil is about consuming. Into rather no give gold and let them come and invest in your productive sector. What do you need for people to get employment?
Thank you, Mona.
The 400 and some 467 billion is self-inflicted, and Ura Addison is a contributing factor because of the way they have managed the economy. But most importantly, the economic management team.
Honorable,
yes,
me too.
Dear Napasameka,
me pesa o me share ye kai. Any sisi a baby interest rate jine. Me ahwe se kwan ben so ne ye befa. Se wo man ye be hwe se ka no be ba fom kakra. Nye sai se da bia na e ka me ne.
Inu ba. Onua ya ode odi ka ba ne kwa. Na me na dwere nyina akobom ba ko.
The sports no honorable na shase unua T Global shase.
Kede o ma onu twen. Naka global ba azan matutu ni
na
I kind of yabono self-inflicted. Yes. So the binu eken rather no from Kwame Nkrumah Breso.
Utuna de crowd across
Kwame Nkrumah Breso no. Ebe pim Mahama efiri no. Ni aboka 122 billion. Enya Mahama the ball 122 billion.
Okay.
From Nkrumah to Mahama, they 122 billion. Ye nuanum so mo nti bi da. Mahama o say Baumia Dr. Baumia or say they will shift from borrowing to production. And this is say I could do 467 billion. Look at the percentage rise on the account. And when Momo Kasa just talk. Samrano na debt to GDP ratio. Then no 60%, 54% or so. Womu so monti bida. Yen sika ni yagije no. Na bosia ni abono. Isi huni ya betua no. Only 54%. Kano foriata ni Baumia ni nanado so monti bida. Oba be ni enne enwa na free post budget workshop. Book ikura na we me twin kan wi menu aba so hu eni ni.
Okay.
Yes. If you are na me ko dan no football nti adwumi amama kan. We fe ye ko kai.
Obi anam ko she debate na ase no.
Say ye obi ana obaka bi me education ti if me debate oba ma debate on education. Yes. Say am she titles name.
Okay.
Every committee bia ye be nipa 222 nti education dey make me kan within a I feel the rest, yes. And see, debt to GDP ratio, and we are quiet, official, you the buyer, no. Also 75.9. 75.9, which is a sky base, gigging a memunino. The debate 75.9, and about Kotia Bosia interest, no. And so, unofficial, and your crutches here, try 100%.
Okay.
Just sky by gigging out, dear digging in Akotia Bosiano. Where have we been? Now, here came Bosiania Quageno. Because we cannot pay for the Bosiano. Yes, you can engineer the Kutia. They on board Bosia to this tune 467 billion. And as somebody yeah, at the ABC hope na then pay for itself. In Kanyadi. And the net government crowd back say, oh, I dear we say you just cannot the Betia.
Okay.
Every year can airport. What do you say to cry? Why would we airport to our own fashion? udru a udna ko dru
enyo na okache se wo tutu kwan bebre no udru a wotu ete wo sen
me ma tu kwai na nya ese yo first time ye ayi no me esi ma na ye be ko wiase afena nyina esi ade me ko once a year but even there mako uko udru ha who say yes now ko dru US airport similar except say no ye bigger but you can see and yeah as one of the best is the best in Africa it's paying for itself and kura na man na ado de ba o de free ayi na man no shop no o no odidi ho by some kind say airport ni airport ni na nyina mu dada amafo they couldn't even open the airport no omo yes afa ni sumasia na mo de ye and president ni ba and omo de tax free shop ni de amana odidi
you mean duty free
no odidi na pupu obo na nsuo no ono taba ho if you borrow to do such things na anya ye o
okay
country be borrow so you will pay for yourself giving maybe it's kind man within 5 to 10 years no it will pay for itself
okay
and every month you can use that money to go and pay now omo dey buy that's a typical example adem ye UGM University of Ghana Medical Center see you running here a tertiary institution last me kind of ha emma mo wie no omo ko America ko fa Ghanaians na omo ye experts no ho no so omo mra na omo me running on the lines me am girl second girl also ye fa bi anko ba kire yi physiology or medical doctor and then so the plans are no more wa oba be ma we na tertiary nti inka all Africa need the whole world they will come here for treatment because it will be cheaper now benya the same quality to Uko America benya in Cascade benya nya no bi it took some demonstrators after 2 years or 3 years and some ko bie no partially me am ko uko na ko hu fidie ne ade a egu hu say no this man has got vision enti we are you will get it ebini segleme look at the loan ye koji omba so loan no corruption wo ni nyina was 122 billion in yo
loan na musimu si dan kraseng
that is not a point we are not discussing the
but no so masika no value ba from so see 10,000 a year units of housing afi na about 5,000 afi about 1,005 sika no so asa loan nyina asa sa na ban ka say sika no nyina amuje se nka mu di si dan be 10,000 units no I know anye 10,000
I know okay so sika no muje no the plan was to build 10,000 na no nkyere so akoji sika odi be 10,000 at a time
loan muka
you don't get loan like that
muka say moji say
so you understand kan nyina
oji mu say
unless I check the value
okay
but what I know say I think the value was
200 million
200 million yes now 200 million obetun dey see a dan 10,000 no it's not possible
fancy then am yes budget estimate
no me nya me say loan no koji at a time sa yi blocks na ka see yes no see 250 with the loan you say yes can 250 loan na yes can say can no wo yeri na wo nya kakra
honorable then am busa ne say mo na mo de mo estimate ko no na mo de koji mo can say 200,000 $200 million no mo de be see down 10,000 units
5,000
no initially no say utie opening the current housing minister saying so initially no 10,000 and a drop about 5,000 and as I see 1,005 and a wo and a basically so asa loan no more buy no according to them all the $200 million in aba and it's honorable say nyina na aba saying the buy and it me see dine
wo divert topic no so
aje na wo kan no na me busa wo ko san say nyina mu nyina say e ka bosia no ye bo a value
look we can't airport no you know that the amount of money that came
because we
and the club said value for money o man value for money
I see
overhead this
overhead interchange
Dubai say value for money anyhow so it is their trademark and they find a story around it to demean it
I see
Dubai no omanya say once I die off airport some can want them I die off UMG can want them once I die off hospital, Rich Hospital. Okay. The same thing. So it's their modus operandi. Say, oh yeah, dear na. Oh my God, so why inflate price? Oh why you say? I didn't cry yet. Oh yeah, and I say, oh my chairman for a free so. Oh no one fancy. The same thing they see at Segleme. Now Segleme no here now. 1 man it's 6 years or so. Meditate. A friend now what for drinks over time on. Oh man never time on. I was also match company. Over time on. I didn't end you know. I walk quarter. What's a dream ni katashi no. I didn't draw beton.
Sisi ani ebe buru mosi ama ye ho ama nchirima ba betua ye nkokrafo ye wuko no yeti so ka.
And na me kire say would loan now the be it is a housing project no it is not for free. Even it's 200 million, assume you say 200 million yeah. You don't sell at a loss. You make sure say you retrieve that money. Okay. Because it's not waste. But and I mean you can young dia mama examples Rich Hospital, University of Ghana Medical Center, the port expansion, the airport and all that. Fiscal things like this care. And assume say our inflated price cry this care at trouble gas, which is very viable. Ameri, the other one no. All these plants are my scano. What would you know my I could do 467 billion no. What have they done with the money? How much are they on the say you know, also be a year corruption. Loan Omkoji pay it is a known you say a Kenoforiata, the company no data bank, or a negotiator or G percentage. And to push an original family, I know say, yes, a Ghana here. I say, your cashier churches can also say, who here be. No, I know who are the idea. Even here, you know. Or no percentage, you know, but you know, into a Rashima Ghana, Tembia, your Jiska, not born here, because you know, when you're sick. After knowing a percentage, you know, the Akano, you don't know what to do with it. Because on planning, I do it. That is the situation in a woman. Corruption, no, Nikatasi, proye, dream no more, you know. And the diabe we say. Antiminianum. Low no marginina useless. A fair ye levy. Fair ye sick no taxes ye ginino. Oma collateralize. One would ya koji bosio. And one be discano. It ye levy a more ye say, and never my ye roads, and never my yensio, and never my school die abba, and never my word in scano, or dear dear we.
And I say, "Ako enim no de, bosiane beba be ka ho pa."
Oh, na se bi a parliament. A parliament eba be.
Okay.
And no need the biaba, and they can't do without that. They can't do that because scan no year, you know, 467 billion no, and produce he. Na can for that no, I sense no man premier you know. On data bank na dey ho. And na ni insurance company so
Enterprise insurance.
Ah, yeah, man, me say me nua ba oka.
Me papa.
Yo. Enterprise. Wajibe biafa mo aduafo SIC. Set insurance corporation wa aduafo no. No be ye. Abro if you be increase VAT. Nipa ye ho kire ye na sika ni amafo botom no. Wo solution is say wo increase rates. So you make the people poorer. Nipa ni ye poor no. All to be goods and services no, in the market. And the companies no, they'll begin to close down. They'll begin to lay people off. And for once, why is some Baumia some more kayano? Yen change from taxation to production. I didn't throw money in Yaduma. Now go so taxi and now you're poor. One yama, I cannot buy. I cannot buy any goods and services. And the companies in no, now do or no ye bobola. What top plane or demo fee or the coffee football match. No jaya. What bra ye budget no. What call out jaya.
Also, any particular
President no Shema and any young Conco Febi. Near Fanyagi or no president Fano. President Fano. Minister, and you are who ministers not to now, one maya, your whole tree say.
I want to try selfies.
Picture selfies. What wait? Is it a serious country?
Thank you.
American president now say Brazil for now, Omokaji Capuno. Who on president Rom Grove? Thank you. Yes, he can, yes, saying, Yes, let's say never
could buy a public debt in one many policy.
Cantata idiot. When you
let the cantata, dear, Quachaga, you are here.
Hey, Obia can point.
Often if you by what's here. If you buy 7 years, if you days in yeah.
On Canada, time. Time on Canada.
I have a woman, I'm in time.
You okay?
Okasanya my edi. Enti omboame na meso min cheche na mem
7 to 10.
Amfama ahwefo a woni yehwe.
Na what time e ho?
Na mina ya sanita no aka bibia very legitimate.
Okay.
So peso bisa se aso ye ba ye enyema potemben ena mampeni akofo adaban ayo ha. Dachi ye di be kai a adwuma na ya ye no ebetua ankasa no ananya za no ga ye no. Didi kan baako Kumasi Airport. And Ewukowa is a big edifice.
Okay.
Nyami Aduma is going to be an international flight. And the Emirates yaw. Omo free ya eko Abidjan, eko for passengers. Ebesing ediko Dubai. And yet we Kumasi Airport here. To say dia yaw eka about gas plant here wo atwabwe. It is going to serve the same purpose at Yamaye, including Tamale Airport. The Tosumi is about the railway development. There will be BFN intermodal transport services. Bika Yao is an engineer in the marine space. From air to sea to the rail and the road. And that Tema Impakadai rail services is a major investment. And none say the boxes no every abrochire e de beguta porta ye lodugu rail no so a ye twene nyina e de kon pakadai ye create small port bi wo then the Volta Lake na Burkina Niger tacholete Mali na boxes nyina na ye de call and the wenu nyina no e betua na woka said ya woka about Buankra de no said we wie no so a e do sa na e be den e be boa and the but when we finish these great projects, including a Neminu Kasei, Takrade to a Bosso, rail line, and this is not say. Now the rail ministry is fixing it. And manganese na yetri, yediko for export in Yano. It put pressure and then free, Takrade, Equa Gonan Quanta, Equaning Nasay. Then from Gonan Quanta to Takwa, Nina say, and then I buy a year from Gonan Quanta all the way to Takwa. They are doing the road over there. Then the rail line also connected Takwari to Aboso. Said ya to Takwa. The Bayana pressure network one so on. Ni edifrio. Aseme Dabamosi is about a car. Yabo. Na kwa chaka say enye fitting gruma time. Enye gruma time. Obaya. Edana 2009 NDC bedi ade may so rest in peace. Professor Mills. Na President Kufoka wabodi agu no 9 billion cedis. Ansa na John Mama Bedfred dear so His Excellency no waboka 123 billion. When you do the percentage terms, about 1,366.6%. And the cedi to the dollar at the time was 4 cedis. And you will convert here $30.7 billion at the time. And then Bank of Ghana catch and say 467.4. A car yeda to. And is so when you do the numbers, the one for the 467 billion cedis against the 123 billion omuji in percentage terms, we have borrowed 380%. Equivalent. And I mean catch even one last
figures in a year.
And then it's 31 in the dollar terms at 15 cities. It's 31.1 billion dollars. Now see DNA yedi juma yedi esikayo. Oima. Here kasei. We have constructed more road projects than the NDC. All over. Whether feeder roads, whether bitumen roads, whether asphaltic roads, we have done more than them. Bridges here, over here, their testimony. I gather for being more than here. Railways in Sema Mikai, in Pakata India Mikai, we look at Takwa, any Takwa India Mikai. Airports, Tamale, and Kumasi Airport. When your loans Libya, hospital a yesisie ya who can drone services no nkofo wa say onya snake bite yeah this is very prevalent in the north ordinary snake bites very say drone very say serum ne why demi ni pe wu with this drone services ya di ba pa ngwa no mukutia say nye and then with the drone services say blado say no whatever it is and when they say you program the machine it flies all the way and drop it to go. These are all part of the loans support to the security services a soldier for immigration prisons fire service a whole lot of equipment any tools any akudia yedia momo wodi ediye adwuma including infrastructure all over the place. Then come to education. Me can the this guy you
SHS.
Me can the this guy
oyima me gra no enti yaye o man senya bosia pa yankasa de ye man mu han ye ntimi generate sika mfa
me pacho be ba ho. I just want to explain and diffuse propaganda na ya kwachaka abatra odie no. I need to let the people understand. Say we have been accountable. Na se bisika na ye ni we no. Ye de adwuma. Akufo de wa ye adwuma wo.
Wadibi.
Wa ye adwuma papa. And the Ebekoso Abo said the rule. Let's talk about the free exchange infrastructure. Nanu, if anything, Richard Bwedu, the administrator of Get Fund, Oti, one of your radio stations, it was Empire FM. And then Get Fund, including contractors no more Juma and NDC. Because we share a Juma no more, that when you prolong the project, I won't tell one more. It made the cost of construction a cost. In the 7th Parliament, he was there. Parliament mau approval to go and borrow in our local banks 1.5 billion. I be saying you may know. Nina and never go secondary school soon because of the influx of Nkolano Moko school. Infrastructure was school near Bebre. You see, senior Bebre, I was school more. Zongo development, and we call Zongo in Bebre. Even though we never had vote from the Zongo community, we believe that Zongo Hono, a attention, I was saying infrastructure, yet the call. And you can't where we are. And then the situation that you fire won asabi. And that from Famaye. The pressure from global inflation. And then America are conscripting Nisikano in such a way say borrowing from their market is becoming difficult. And Jama import inflation about most of these economies. And Jama amuchere aba. We cannot go to this market to go and borrow. And untina we enso kwan ben so ne wo se yefa as a mind to levy ourselves kakra. Sebio sika na ye kodwo mukro mo etimemfo na muti omo sika mo aboa no na ye di maye. Enti se ne ye kire se kwan ben so na yenso ye bedi ye hu to kakra. There are people in this country who don't want to pay taxes. Sister, there are a lot of people
who don't want to pay.
What do you say?
How judicious do we put?
But can't you see what we are being used?
Motivation.
You see?
I know. So mine their taxes. Ya ain't me generate sika wo Ghana ha fa nyehwe. Cause nyama mokika ye nyina aban hodo na ye. Nyina say ankoje bosia na ain't me nye. No credit bia mo ya mbeka che say ye sika nkra bosia nkra beka ho a ye de ye niema miensa. Ye di tua bosia nsi ho ye di revenue no meba ye di niema miensa ye di tua interest na ye di tua adwumayefo ka na sika na sa eno no enti yen ya kasasa oman no mo amudi oman ne so no kakra na mo gye wo manfo no wo no mo hwe so say eyeye se de obi tie chi no ho say kakra ya aso masi tua yi a benefit oman no enti me so menya nuhu na matua me de
oso no wakasa. Now, a tuana year tuano. Taxes na is just about 13% of GDP. It's a fact I was established to her. This budget banner is going to tackle 3 things: sustaining our debts, revenue generation, and social services. And the revenue you're generating about 13% of GDP. They can even way. Meanwhile, people are asking you to do a lot of things in the economy, in the country. And then on Beach Road, from Musu, La, Teshi, Awuba, look at the infrastructure all over the place. Nipa doesn't need to miss say productive hours in the traffic. And then look at what that money is being used for. Ebiano. And he said the two na here trying to say yenya won't here say kakra go yen samzu ye betu bia. Eyi ene ye ko. What you say? Domi wo ko ashaleboche maijo yaw. You look at houses IACC wo. Property rate assassin wo koto no enya ban the toma wo. We see no enya ban the sima wo. But the property law emma wo kwan say e wo say wo tuato edima local assemblies. How many people are paying this? How many people?
How is the law being enforced?
You understand? So the enforceability of our laws, and also Bibia, I will say,
money there.
Look, conduct a beji dan esiamao, POP, mason, painter, welder. All these people are taking all money away. And you know, me many just say, and the GRA is going to partner all the assemblies here to make sure say they're going to add the land valuation for no to value these properties across the country, so that the right rates can be applied. Na sikane free no edwuma na yie no and ye hu ye ni so ana.
I used to think and anankrofo kam ni omo ya adwen say Ghana fo bebre ntua to. Nanso me wo ha madwen ye me say omo tua na emom
and call the right place.
Emma even to no crime men ebimo because ye can we are okay mo be ka so mo ntua property we but ko local assembly no assembly ways of generating the IGF ono so the name one to be levies be na nipa kakra na tua na omo tua and so it I kept asking say the kakra na ye tua no ye de ye den onipa no tie kira omo say Uber politician as see why you are living big on whose money on the taxpayers kakra no mutia no enti enhyem cry say obi di otua no cry say so otua do people under declaring the attack because of feel say menye adwuma mere na mentua na small boy be o politician one day no need to enti how are we making people feel that sense of patriotism that let me pay my tax
in as much as I agree with you on that line of your arguments, you can also not be unfair to government. Say a tuana or tuano sebi onfanyeshe. That would be very unfair on the part of government. Because no. I mean from the inference you are making, no. Now the outcome is in the sikana ye no obi etie no ohun ye dis kana ye and obi okọ policies ya no
which means not for this government alone.
You understand? So clearly I want you to establish a fact and say ampa Sikana yejeno under Kufadwa buying. We are doing a lot with the taxes that we are generating here. Okay. There can be few people, some bad nuts in the system who may be siphoning money here and there, but the proper checks a koswa, a whole and a baby my exposure. Yeah, can be. Also, we are not prosecuting. We are not prosecuting this bank. You see, the bank challenge nearby, probably nearby.
Bank and paying for.
There's some in the court now. That are people being prosecuted because of bad corporate governance policies. Corporate to me, you call inside Echo Boost can say because he's a director of the company, he's the founder of the bank or the bomwa. He deposited sika no assessor the open no they are. That is why they're being hauled to the courts. Loans are getting money, you know, they are not proper package. We know about two.
I know.
We know about
I know only one.
Beige Capital and the other one. There are about two of them. I know the Beige Capital one
out
and
of
one.
the lot.
Do you understand? So clearly, there is a lot being done here. Okay. And this will be na ye kasa na wuti edumam na won say ya oti hoi sabi ana ni kwata bitie anamo amito ebo aban na me yabo. You must be able to expose the person.
Thank you. And last one, unfortunately, no just say jama 5 minutes na ye fenwe. Ye pese ye ni ye dia former president Mahama say ye nyina ye ntia ase na baabi ye duru ni ye mfa NDC MPP ntonchen. Na sempo opposition na pese we ne pa economy no collapse ya over power na obeye ne dey nti yemwa na economy no enyina ne nan so e na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia nso se yenhwe kwan sa ban tutu ye panti ebe kakra ne ma beye kama honorable Kwachaka
Evinu yaba President Mahama dey okasa out to a statesman
I know you are a statesman.
I said, Bawumia dey
why is it a great
statesman? Oh, Kasa was a statesman. Kasa even in opposition. If you say last one man speech, appeal to the security services.
10-6, me say 5 minutes.
Security service, they make a more serious. I'm going to time. No. Yes, 6 man. It's Okasano, Obia will say, or come from the heart. Because any part or you're violent, or any part on your basbasa, or also your demonstration cry of showers are unlike a few years, some trouble in Obia, Obia slow, a bob I couldn't mean, what could the baby. A fair now who say a cabo may budget book here crabbing, or say a fed also in cabum budget. Only one a cabum.
Ah, and now for my present Mahama can own you. Ah,
all the end of it, and your way. And yet, for your tiny budget,
and budget in this will come.
Or no, a ye labina, yes, say, I'm Pinaso. Impossible by say, I hadn't a cast and Kenyan 1%, and cry was debatable. Jan on Kai, your bon watch your parliament, only 1.5 in a share your com. Or be bet you. If you hear who's at the end, and Yadia, Uber to force will be a so water fight is all level. Union. President Mama can't or dick can't. Let me near can't something about cocoa. Maybe I'm one cocoa near Dia. We depend on cocoa on some horse. Now go and see the cocoa industry. It's dying off. A bang way by in a breast no cocoa not die off. Wabra Mahama breast no more free fertilizer. Or more a mass spray in me. Cocoa price was changed according to the economy. Consistently no or two. And then a bang way by cocoa industry no.
Na say afi cocoa bre otumu ahoche mu nyina
otumu look at the percentage rise. Now share the way a price of goods e ko na dey hwese watum otumu ahi cocoa farmers are crying. And then catch me you say people are cutting down their cocoa trees. Because water finds its own level. So I'm not for a business higher people shift to the place. And I'm boy market your moton ye may obi o wan wo hwere market no ade na oton no amanfo nto a no hwere yonko de na ye to a no shift alcohol. So it's natural. Cocoa farmers, many of them are cutting down their trees. We must be very careful. Let me catch about rubber. Go and see rubber is gaining grounds because of the way they manage the sector. Your more loans, your more fertilizer, your more tree stumps, your more ukota cocoa so straight away ukoton rubber na hwa na etua oka. Ene cocoa ukoton ye se ko na iskaba na afro. O man na afro se ukoton bi a ade so fian skanim ukoton bi a be se 5,000 o man na afro se be 500 Ghana cedis. Utifia no abobosia one na afro be 500. Whereas rubber is not like that. Rubber ukona say 100 million hwa na dey go accounts. These are some of the things that by person or restructure nyema e do hwe. It is not by the lip service. Yibaumia wakasa in opposition sa e buy a dollar yikoi wa dodge ye ntenika. Akọ dodge baby kura.
Me ka said your kan me kan ho.
Your kan.
Yes.
Na dollar ni dwane no we. Ye hu baby o hye. Na price of goods e koi. Ni nsem o kai nyina the exchange rate will expose you if you carry on propaganda bi no ye.
Okay.
And net dollar ye ko. See the da fam ye ntina no kasa. O me kasa dollar no ho. Ni see no kasa me ntie.
Time na so.
No kasa economy na Japan sam na price of goods e cost no e ba fam no. Na on kasa me ntie president e play na ordinary wiom a odware gu yeso no. On kasa me ntie e no collapse ye. Mini aba. Enye o ma guman no. Kokko de mo hwe ne ye. Me nkrofo se me ba ne ma nka kokko ho asema. Amemma.
Also no.
Yes.
Yes, honorable.
What's it former president was it?
O say ye nyina yen support aban Ghanaian Times page 7. So what time?
Se sana omompeni na
obekasa da. Let's all hold hands together.
Anka ebe boa no
pa. As beyond politics.
Because minim say oye aye rebranding.
As a chair.
Your mama aye rebranding. Oh. Sana NDC for no empeso mo no. Ba woni mkaka boto bi masquerade. Wole kaka boto bi. Nipa na nkasa ne hye mass ne chiu. And we max no kwa yaw. Won say ya na DNA. There is nothing that the NDC and Jomama will do. They will say Jomama and Etigai. We have seen him before.
Enti opani ebre mu eden
mimba
na o ka se o man fa pai mu eden
mimba
mumwa
since when
Go brother now the PM say.
Since when? Oko Harvard University.
Okay.
You invite you.
Okay.
Manibe kasa on their platform. The impact of COVID and the Russia-Ukraine war on African economies. Ojitumu ewo hose. Because of side nyama kesia we atu wiase afane nyina no. Ama African economies are struggling. Unplanned budget running cost, budget overruns, high inflation is not the idea. Energy crisis. He said all these fantastic things. No, so we do come no, nya platform no. Then he spills the beam. I didn't know who America who can be from. No, we do come now can be from. Dioka is a welcome. He said, please. You say, please. I didn't know when you say when you spoke in America, you are not speaking the whole way. I've been a wadana what you. Dia waka na some papa. Me bona baso. Dia waka no. Say safe na won hu just to seek for vote. Ye ni mama. Wolele denje. But dia Dr. Bawumia Vice President Kanu, this economy will turn back. Will bounce back. And the move NDC for any President Mama X. So my business say Ghana for unje wo because adie and mubwa. Whatever it takes to reform this economy, we are putting them in place, and you see the first quarter, second quarter, things will turn. Now when they are cost war. Nina make say sisi me make chero e dia ma we. Says I no ma drink ompa body say Ghana for hun chero mzade enye sanete. Akufo-Addo has worked. Unfortunately, we are caught in the web of this crisis. But clearly, I have full belief in Akufo-Addo government. Say, dear Kosua, never be a we admit, say, just my heading to tackle agriculture, and I'm happy. Say, Zoom Lion, as a private man, is going to partner to make sure, say, we can solve this problem when we give a lot of attention into agriculture. Because most about 30-40% of our costs and transportation.
And almost started a PFJ.
It has here.
And I'm way that answer na moba. And it has taken you how many years?
Very saying,
yeah, headmistress.
Ozono.
Yes or no?
Yeah, ye be what? Yeah, ye be. You see the impact of the one DC one factory. It's a poorly import substitution. Drive of government. And now we call Nigeria 45 different types of items cannot be imported into the economy. 45. They've even passed a legislation into the Bank of Ghana. Don't support any forex to import this into our country. And no, and it was here. And the government and is driving towards that agenda.
Thank you.
So, Nsroma be boom within the 6 minutes. Yes.
Okay, honorable TV time be kind.
And I'm to us.
Oh, to us today, be what maybe just one me for so out cement.
And I'm
His Excellency the former President.
Madam wants a fire on Casa.
I wish him happy birthday. And Mr. and Mrs. Amanzibaso also say wishing him happy birthday. Na asema odi abetu Ghana is a good call. And indeed, obi obe wishes say administration will aim fairly. So we are NPP ni kura na say obe so mo e bra obe bread. Even now, obi oba be so Ghana's economy no. Obe bread mapa. Until we must all support and come out with ideas, not just ideas, but solutions a bit to me, Abua, to revive the economy. Yes. As for the issue of the economy, we turn around there. When they were in opposition, that is NPP, it was part of their campaign mantra, So I know it has never turned around. No man compared to me, turning around no, has flopped. It been planting for food and jobs, no, because they gave the monies to individual farm. In fact, even the best one that they brought about didn't work. How do you expect say a baby? Me can say me can no maybe boom. Microphone no can say Christmas at least the ombe to me ayam almost mention and Treme and Eric can come UK and na sewa uti. Abuakwa South NPP Women's Organizer and Abuakwa South constituency until Omochiao Munyina so. Sister ya ubisa honorable some important question be. Taxes na ye geno. A DM pan ye de to me benefit timamfo no. That is the problem. Who can say ye ntua taxes are you are lying. Kindergarten no crop or school now. Gate ho watot off no crop no. Or to your tax. Into tax need you to papa. But a direct taxes. And as income tax, I should say. You might ben what create here. A bit me a man crop be brave and you might no more to your taxes. We have come about with a free senior high school. We are churning out in 5 million every friend is saying year. YMBC I say no Juma Ben yes in waiting for them. You are doing the same thing as you did to NAPCO. NAPCO forward do buy it has flopped. And I sit here always to say Nation Builders Corp. They didn't build any part of the nation. They rather fed on the nation. A bankrupt the Omoka as we speak. 100,000 Omonko Trefi. Now you are coming again to do you start. And also you start no, and also you are giving them loans to start their business plans that they've brought about. And these are no more co-investing. What I would have expected, and they say a buy, we'll be making sure says anybody they propose a bar. Machine says or they or here to no. Your more cost no, a hand fan no, a buy one casacra, pay the company no more export emreno. Because what was sign check and man no muko iskanwa. They do not invest it at the right thing now. More they propose about some at the end of the day, the government. Quite what
proposal next one say obey. Omo discount ma wa omo monitor and show who said the okasa obey.
At the maslock you who the maslock. You understand? Until we are giving monies out, until we are saying say are buying we person who turn the economy around. Once we invest in the farming system, now set up management committee no money. Kra combine harvesters ni bebre fabra na adwuma no omonye na ono no can be about a railway productive sectors na me come asem. You see then Pakadan railway no Tematum Pakadan me mahu me ankasa mahu fantastic job. The emissary said you say coaches no way. And I don't forget to say the previous administration sought a loan of $80 million or so. Now rail no na enkodu Mpakadan. Nti MPP buy no mo say they have to extend it to Mpakadan. Into almost one babaji, I think about 4 million. Eddie cancer 80 million. Yes.
4 million doing your real.
No, 40 million.
It's very expensive.
The previous administration, I think 180 million dollars. And the new administration and MPP buy almost one person more extended could do Pakadai. And almost one 40 million. And the cancer particular facility. Into a good say Obishe BBS. No wababe to us. But as we speak, there are no coaches on it. There's even a report. So we are both and not,
Now we are completely.
We have not finished.
They finished, but they have not finished.
They haven't finished. No, they've crossed the water river. They've crossed the water river. They've crossed the water. They are going. As far as you see that, so good down.
No, the fact is that where have you spoken about the coaches?
It's a process.
It's a process.
You have not finished the process.
You see, it's a process. But I'm saying, sir, when you invest, would you have thought about it if you didn't come to meet that particular project in existence?
Yes,
but I'm saying, say, time I want to ask no. I don't know I know say Kokusi Mpakadan. But what I'm saying is say you do it in tandem of ensuring say coaches know and also you better who be.
Okay.
As we speak, nothing about the coaches. I send you a video this in conclusion. Gambia omo parliament. Omo to omo ketrium in some omo currency from 670 million to 1 million. Na oba bi obegina ho o sorry say okasa o say eye ne wonu no ho say oye parliamentarian na nkrofo mo tuatua taxes ahodo na yemfa sika no emfa ensum wo mo na mom da bia no ye to MPs akatuam ekotu that level na jotua tax na say this kind sum no ono akatua na yemtumi so wo hwe video no you would and na say wo just supposed to Ghana wo be hu say former MP no I can say MPCB more he is surprised about the level at which they've enraged themselves. No? Then wouldn't be again. I think some honorable Enin, former MP for Obuase. You understand?
Okay.
He's surprised about the level at which ministers are enriching themselves. They are not thinking about the nation. You understand? Into young my so encoho say our heads of institutions, ministers, how much are they taking? And the number, can we reduce it? We are going to reduce the V8 use or whatever it is or ban it. But when they were going to read the budget, V8s were increased. You understand? Until when would kwesi ko ogina kwenti ya would wonsa benku ni fireman na would benkum so edge wechire. It doesn't work that way. Insurance, check it well. All the state institutions that is supposed to be insured by the state insurance, no, core enterprise. Go and check. And it's one of the schemes. And yes, NPP a bad party, they cannot govern the EU. But some few individuals, their parochial interest, and I sink NPP, and I sink this country. You cannot and you set your own companies and everything and take over state institutions and run it for yourself. It doesn't work that way. That is how we are where we are today.
Okay, thank you. Happy birthday, Uncle. My sister Frederica Mensah wo Hamburg, wo Germany, Marino, Emo, Obra, Daniel Duncan, say, we you near Bapa, and Tiene, what would they? Or ma awodapa na akpene we fashion designer e wo Jenna's clothing e wo Kotobaby police station also and e wawoda nti lady quitting na wo quitting designs e ma happy birthday gift yajiman o TBG Kids Desire and more e wo sunyane o se wo shop no pay a wo hwe UTV ye ma good morning ye da se pa Madam Wasio, Mama by Honorable Daniel New Party Titles Glover, former MP Tema East and former Deputy Minister Transport. Uriah Asaneta no your political analyst and Oshin Filipino. Honorable Peter Yao Kwache Aka or your MP Amenfi Central Babisi NDC and Naimo. Ane hey.
Because a drone, your boy back with tired of a top and one yard TV. Drone your boy tired.
It's Uber some now, my main point. We are now by the car. Hey, say, John, my own phone.
No, I can't drone. I said, drone no way. Your boy back with tired. No, I would drone you. Nina is Kadi.
Okay, I feel me to me, Pon. Me that's it. Hey, Pon. Pacho, Jamia do actually the church show a best by a cram.